straight ballin' niggas. Niggas know how to relax up in here.
Alrighty then.
Alrighty.
We back in the lab. We back in the studio. Captain's Log
Somewhat.
Podcast and YouTube show. I'm your host, Rob. This is my remote mobile host, Rick, out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yosemite.
Man, we thank y'all for fooling with us tonight. I don't know what happened, but it said my Facebook stream is not working, so we're just doing YouTube only tonight. It's okay. If you're on there, go take your ass to YouTube if you're waiting on Facebook. But we gonna get into it, man. We got a couple things to cover tonight. We're gonna be doing weekend recap. We're definitely gonna be doing Commanders versus Bears recap. Tua, Dallas lost. We'll be doing some NBA stuff. Draymond Green and some other Golden State Warrior players got paid, as well as Kanye MFN West. But before we do all that, let's do weekend recap. How was your weekend?
Interesting. So I'm out Little Rock, Arkansas, for some Army training. It's a small arms weapon expert course. So I'm being taught how to be proficient and become a small arms expert on pistols, rifles, heavy machine guns, grenade machine guns, the big shit, the big toys. So
Yep.
it's interesting, man. It's it's good. I had my first qualification this morning on a pistol, and I kicked myself in the ass because I got a 27 out of 30, still expert, but I was looking for my glasses, right, and I couldn't find my fucking glasses.
Oh no,
So
he's blind.
No, it's just my right eye. So I had my glasses case, but it didn't have nothing in it. So I was like, man, where the fuck is my glasses? Or maybe I left them in my bay. I'm sleeping in a 20-man open bay, by the way. So I go to the bay, I pull everything out, can't find it. Look at my suitcase, can't find it. I pull everything out of my bag, and that's another glasses case at the bottom of my fucking bag. Pissed. So I have my glasses the entire time. Why I have this extra glasses case is beyond me.
Wow.
So I'm going to not making excuses, but I'm pretty sure I only got a 30 out of 30 if I would have had my glasses. But
what'd you get? What you ended up
I got
getting?
27 out of 30.
Oh shit, that ain't bad. What's that? It's still expert, ain't it?
Yeah, it's still expert, but I won a 30 out of 30, motherfucker. You know me. Perfection out here.
I understand.
But it's good though. I mean, it's definitely challenging because I'm out here with a whole bunch of infantry dudes and military police dudes, and that's not my MOS. You know what I mean? Like, I'm an intel guy, so like I got snipers and grunts out here that I'm competing with. So, but it's fun though. I'm having fun, but it's good. What about yours?
They try to play you out there. I look. We used to do shit like that. We used to fuck around with the admins or the niggas who we consider wasn't really getting dirty.
They tried to, but I solidified my dominance out here. You know that.
Okay. Good to go. Man, I took the dog to the vet on Thursday, man. Nugget weighs 50 fucking pounds at 5 months. He has officially gained 20 pounds in a month. So
that's about right.
Yeah, that's about right. He need to go. He gonna have to go to training ASAP. I done already shot Dez a message, man. We just gonna get some dates together. It's time. He gotta get some training. Getting a little out of control. I got to get him tightened up. Besides that, man, Friday chilled out a little bit. Saturday, per usual. My son's bowling league went out there, joined. He thinks that he didn't play good, but he don't understand that not only did he hit his average, but the only thing he has to work on now is spares. So he kept knocking 8 and 9 pins down, but then rolling gutters. So he's getting mad. I was like, yeah, you wasn't hitting shit at first. So it's like,
he's competitive. That's all it is.
Yeah, he too goddamn competitive. I be having to tell him to chill. You know what I mean? Because the week before
where
that,
the fuck you get that from?
He doing all this shit that I'm like, now this week you sitting there, put your head down, trying to play a quick game on your phone to calm yourself down. But so besides, so he's rolling like, I think his average is like probably 75. I would say that because he'll roll like 90 or 100 the first game. He'll roll like 80 to 85. Second game, third game, roll like 70, maybe even 60. So
because he getting tired.
he getting tired, and once they get, I mean, the kids, once they get frustrated, they don't even really want to play. So he really just trying to get that last game over so he can go get some lunch. You know what I'm saying? So besides that, man, did some ripping and running. Had to go pick my uncle up. My uncle had Chipotle for the first time. Shout out to him. He was fucking that joint up. He was fucking it up.
He get the garlic steak. You get the garlic steak.
Nah. See, this is his first time. My uncle was incarcerated for a while. So, he just had some basic shit when he got out. So I was like, look, you trust me? You trust me? He's like, man, you know you my nephew, man. So shit. So I was like, all right. So I said, I took him Chipotle. I got him the fixins. And I set him up. I was like, look, man, you got to pour the dressing in here, man. You got to put the top on. You got to shake that motherfucker up about 3 times. You know what I'm saying? Then you go ahead and go in. He just poured this shit on top, start eating. He was like, I ain't got time for that shit. So next thing you know, he start eating the shit. I look at his face. He ain't saying. I go walk the dog. I come back 10 minutes later. He on the fucking couch rubbing his belly. So I was like, all right, check on that shit.
Yeah, garlic steak busting.
I ain't had it yet, man. I ain't.
Shit good.
I'll try it.
I mean, I know you're not in the beef with the garlic chicken, the garlic steak.
I mean, I'll try. I'll try it to say I tried. I do fuck with Chipotle, but outside of that, man, Saturday it was Keisha's birthday. Wally's wife. Shout out to the Accarellis. They went to the restaurant. They went to Bond 45 at the Harbor. So I didn't make that. Just had some logistic errors, you know what I'm saying? So I couldn't get there on time. But after that, we got there. We went to we was gonna go to the little lounge on the roof of the Gaylord, but it was closed. So then we was like, all right, we're gonna go to the Harbor. We went to the casino because it's a lounge in there. It's called Felt Lounge. So we got in the casino. Casino is a bit much for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucking packed. Like in the lobby area when you come in, like if you're not going in the casino, you going into maybe the restaurants and shit. It was like super packed right there. The parking lot is a fucking mess. And you got the hardcore gamblers in that joint. So, we just moseying on through and we went to the Felt Lounge joint. So $20 to get in, you know what I'm saying? They only take the card. You can't pay with cash. Makes no sense to me. But you gotta be dressed, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be dressed. So 2 of the people that was with us couldn't get in because they ain't had the right shoes on.
I already know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So 2 of the people couldn't get in because they didn't have the right shoes. And they was like, well, if y'all get a table, you can get in. But I was like, I'm not doing that shit, bro. So we was in there for a second. There's a bunch of old ass niggas in there pouncing on the little young chicks and a bunch of grandmas in there pouncing on the young boys. That shit was a little wild for me.
The MGM is off the hook. Like I've yet still to go down there just because of the fact of this shit that you're talking about.
Well,
like,
no, so don't get me wrong.
Crowded. No, hold on, let me finish. So then the parking garage is like Skid Row. It's homeless motherfuckers living in Skid Row. Camille works at MGM. I hear the horror stories every fucking day. It is like in the employee parking lot, there are homeless people living in the fucking parking garage. There's always some shit going on down there. It's always way too many people, and I don't fuck with crowds anyway. You know what I mean? So it's just like I don't have it. I be trying to go down there off some slight shit to go see Camille and shit while she at work. It just be too much, man. So I still haven't made my way down there, and I probably won't anytime soon. But that shit is a madhouse. Yeah, but at least I had fun though. Everybody.
So I would say this: everybody was tired. So we didn't make it to the dinner.
Oh, motherfucker, that's why
they was at the dinner from like 6 to like 9.
God
so
damn.
Yeah, so
Bar 45 torch though.
So they said that was way better. So after that, so we got in there. We was getting drinks and shit. I was tooted up, so I'm chilling. But like you could just tell like everybody was tired, dog. So I mean,
like
just
young spring chickens.
Yeah, just one by one. Look, as soon as one person said, "Man, we about to go," everybody end up leaving.
Everybody was like, "All right, I'm about to leave too."
Yeah. So we got home. We got home about 12, and shit, called it a day. And I mean, that was pretty much it. Woke up Sunday, watched some football, watched Dallas lose, and I mean that was pretty much it for the recap, man.
Okay, sound like a solid weekend.
So let's get into Thursday night football, man. Washington versus the Bears. Washington wins 12-7. They are both 2-4. This game was fucking sad.
Yeah,
This
I
was
didn't
a
watch the
really
game.
sad game.
I didn't watch the game, but I was prepping to leave Thursday night. But I can't remember what I fucking called for the game last week. So,
What you
but
mean?
because remember I gave predictions for our next like 5 games.
You said we were gonna. You said it was a possibility.
Yeah, it was a possibility, but it was still a shitty ass
you said
game.
it was a possibility.
It
So
was a shitty game.
I watched
shout out
the
to
game.
Salteezy.
Yep. Yeah. Shout out to Salt. You took that little L. So Carson Wentz, he went 12 for 22, 99 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. That's just the type of game we was. So you know that means Brian Robinson, he had 17 carries for 60 yards and a touchdown. It was all they had to earn everything. And then you had Terry McLaurin, three catches, 41 yards. He only had 4 targets. I mean, once Carson had banged his finger, like kind of like the same way Dak had banged his. So once that happened, they were pretty much just running the ball. And it's like, and this was right before halftime. So as soon as he did that, I was like, Heineke, you up? Because I was just like, ain't no way that shit not swollen or it's not fucked up or nothing like that. So they end up winning the game, but it comes out saying that Carson Wentz's finger is fractured and they're going to be out 4 to 6 weeks. But that wasn't even the thing. Like Justin Fields was getting it bad. Like I thought the Commanders' O-line was bad. Hell nah, bro.
Yeah, they pretty bad.
This dude was getting hit so many times, bro. Like I could say he got hit probably at least 10 times. Whether he got sacked, he probably got sacked 2 or 3 times, and he got hit after the play probably like 10 or 12 times. He was getting fucked up, and nobody was getting open. They had a defense looking like they was A1 out there, but they were trying to keep him in the pocket, and that's not how he plays. Apparently he's better on the run. So he was standing in the pocket, he was getting hit. And he was frustrated. He was on the press conference. He was like, yeah, like, people keep saying, keep putting in the work and your time coming. He was like, when? Like, so he was getting banged up pretty good. And he went 14 for 27, 190 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. And interception was he threw it and it got tapped, it got tipped, and one of the linemen jumped up and snagged the shit. So this is 2 weeks in a row of booty cake fucking football on a Thursday night. So my question is to you: are you starting Heineke or are you putting Sam Howell in?
I'm starting Heineke, bro.
Why?
I haven't seen the other dude play. To be honest, I don't even know who the fuck he is. I'm just being honest.
They the same Heineke player. He's just younger.
Man, I'm going with Heineke though.
He quicker too.
I'm going with Heineke. That's what I would do. If that was my choice, what I would do. But then again, just a caveat: fucking Carson Wentz is undefeated on Thursday night games, so I will throw that out there. Even though he had a shitty game, he is undefeated in Thursday night games. But if it was me, I would play Heineke. I haven't seen old boy play yet, so that's just me.
Well, they say Heineke's been working on strength training for his arm on the off season, because that was really to me his main issue is his arm was weak, so he couldn't really throw no bombs. I mean, Heineke.
You said old boy quicker though? Is quicker than Heineke?
Yeah, he a little quicker.
Put his ass in
and I just think that's just because he's younger.
That old line collapse, you gotta get the fuck away.
Exactly. I mean, I feel bad for whoever it's gonna be, because
it don't matter, because the offensive line still gonna be the old line. So it don't matter.
But you got the Packers at home game with the Packers, and they just got their asses whooped by the Jets. So Aaron Rodgers gonna be out there. He ain't gonna be for the play.
Yeah, he not. He won't be on one.
Yeah, but I mean, it depends, man. I mean, if I absolutely had to pick, if I was to pick in the sense of the Packers not knowing what's coming, I would go with Sam Howell, because we don't really know how he's going to play. We all know how Heineke is going to play. He's either going to play good or he's going to play bad. There's no in between. But if you're talking about somebody who knows the offense and you're really giving them a chance with some fresh legs, some receivers, a pretty decent running back, and they was using both the running backs. They was using Gibson. Gibson had about, I think, maybe just a few yards shy of Brian Robinson. So, we could get a little two-headed monster thing going here if they do it right. But I think they're gonna go with Heineke. Heineke, he always gonna be trying to prove himself that he should be the number one quarterback. But I don't know, bro. Like you break your finger on your throwing hand. It's like,
yeah, and they didn't say who's starting yet. They ain't announced that yet.
nah. They haven't named
I
the
mean, what
starter
it
yet.
is, it is Monday. I'm
It's
pretty sure they
early.
know who it is, but they know who the fuck it is. They just ain't tell nobody the press yet. So
Yeah, we'll know between tomorrow and I'll say Thursday. We
Thursday.
gonna know.
Yeah. All right.
Moving on. You got Tua. Tua has been cleared. He was
He need
cleared
to sit his
last.
ass down, bro.
Yes, he was cleared
I'm
last week. He was cleared
gonna
last
just
week,
leave it like that.
and he's supposed to play. I don't even have no words. I'm just gonna say we gonna see how it goes, because it's like, my thing is it like, are these defensive players gonna be like, are they gonna be taking it easy because they already know what it is, or are they gonna
Fuck
try to
no.
make it worse? Like, you got a couple of players out there that's gonna kind of maybe grab them and just hold them, like, all right, the play's over. I mean, I've seen that.
No. Yeah, I've seen it too, but at the end of the day, they got a job to do, right? So
Yeah.
they're not because if they come out there pussyfooting and then they miss a tackle, then what? No, they're gonna
Well, no,
fucking
no,
do
no,
their
no, no.
job. Play no, no, but I'm saying they're gonna come out there. They're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna come out there. Nobody's gonna give him no fucking slack. But I don't, it's now to the point. Is it him or is it the team? Like, who the fuck is rushing you to go back out there?
I
Like, you
think it's
suffered two
both, though.
concussions. You suffered two concussions pretty much within a 2-week time span, to the point that your equilibrium was knocked in between the washer and dryer. Why the fuck are you rushing to get back out there?
I think
Is
it's
it the
both,
money? Is it
dog.
what's his contract? What's his contract?
He's still a rookie contract, bro.
Yeah, but does he have to play a certain amount of games to meet his contract
Most
obligation? Like, it has
most
to be
likely.
something.
I mean,
It
if you
is, but I need to know what the fuck it is, because this shit don't make no sense, bro. Because
yeah,
what now what the fuck is going to happen now? Due to his situation, the NFL made announcements of how they're going to change their protocol, right? But now what the fuck is your protocol? Give somebody fucking 2 weeks and bring their ass back out there? What the fuck if he gets fucking dinged again? Then what?
yeah. I
Now
mean,
what are they going to say?
you
I hope he doesn't.
talking severe injury at that point. Like,
Yeah, your brain can only take so much, bro. Because after your brain every time your brain gets gets rattled, right? You scar your brain up inside your skull, which then creates brain lesions, which then leads to other shit in the in the future. So, and I'm only speaking from experience. I've had way too many fucking concussions than I should have had, but like, that shit is no fucking joke, man. Like even after 2 weeks of a concussion I've experienced myself, I had a migraine, like a blinding fucking fetal position migraine for fucking 2 weeks. You see what I'm saying? Like, come
yeah,
on, and the shit gets worse. Like, the symptoms and shit get worse every fucking concussion you have. So he's had two in a short time span. I know he's not right. But
it reminded me
he
of
a
that
grown ass
movie,
man.
man.
He do what he wants.
It
What?
reminded me of that movie the joint Will Smith was in, man. That shit was eye opening for me,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, so best of luck to him, but I pray God he don't get dinged again, man. Because if he get dinged again, bro, that team gonna be and the NFL gonna be under so much shit. It's crazy, and it just goes to the point that what B Marshall and fucking Pac-Man Jones and shit was talking about. Reasons why they quit the NFL because of shit like that. They're being forced to sacrifice their bodies and all this other shit. Like, a lot of motherfuckers, they gotta figure out when to fucking say quit. Is the money really worth your fucking health and your liability? When the fuck he gets hit and brain damage? Fuck is your money gonna do then? Nothing.
Yeah. Let me know what y'all think, man. And for the listeners, let me know what you think, man. Should Tua be playing? Should he just be sitting out for this? Should he be sitting out for maybe another game or two? Should he be sitting out for the season, or should he just quit? Like, let us know. I think he should definitely, like, I'm not saying, I think at the most I would say sit out for the season, but I would say at least like 3 or 4 or 5 more games or something. You know what I'm saying? I feel like,
Bring him back in the second half. Bring him back. Bring him back in probably like 4 to 6 games and see how he's going in. You know what I mean? Because
whenever their bye week is, like if their bye week is
a
like
bye
week
week.
10 or something, you know what I'm saying? Then he can come back after. But you talking, he literally just missed 2 games and he coming back in.
After suffering a concussion 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, a seizure.
They have, yeah. These fucking that's dumb.
NFL, man. Y'all wild. All right. So, man, let's get into NBA, man. Hey, NBA regular season. If you're watching us tonight, if you're watching us live, NBA regular season starts tomorrow. If you're listening, NBA season starts today, Tuesday. Of course, I'm a diehard Wizards fan. I'm going to scream that. I think that'd be a team. I think I will probably never not be a Wizards fan. I love basketball way more than football. But man, some wild shit going on around the league, man. Hey, shout out to Flem. I know we supposed to went live for part 2. My bad. I'm gonna get you on here, man. Draymond didn't get suspended, bro. Wildest. This has got to be single-handedly one of the wildest shit things I ever seen in basketball with no repercussions, bro.
Well, he got fined.
How much he get fined?
I don't know, but they did say him and Steve Kerr got fined. I did remember.
Oh, they fined Steve Kerr for not suspending him?
I guess I don't fucking know. They just said both Draymond Green and Steve Kerr was fined. The report that I seen said they were both fined. It didn't say what the amount was, but
bruh,
it was a slap. It was a slap on the wrist.
And honestly, like the reasoning for what I heard was kind of bogus. Like they was trying to base that shit on around like them getting the ring ceremony and all this other shit. I'm like, what? That's why he didn't get suspended? Because you don't want him to miss the ring ceremony? Come on, bro.
But we all kind of hit on this when Flem was on here, because he's been loyal to that fucking team. He has a legacy with that team, like him, Thompson, and fucking Steph. Like that. That is the trio, the longest fucking ever trio in fucking NBA fucking history. They have fucking everything put into that fucking organization, so they're going to protect him as much as possible, right? So that's why we all kind of said, like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if nothing happens and he gets a fucking slap on the wrist, which is what the fuck happened. Fuck the ring ceremony. They know, because they know, based off of shit that he's done for them, and then he kind of works for them or some shit too. So they're not gonna fuck that money up, bro.
Funny you said that about money. Funny you said that. So just shortly after they announced, a couple of days after they announced that he wasn't getting suspended, Jordan Poole gets a bag, 4 years, 140, and then Andrew Wiggins
was getting paid.
Andrew Wiggins gets a bag, 4 years, 104. I'm surprised he got that much. So my thing is this:
they had to pay him. So the question is, what I want to know is, what was the original fucking bag they was going to give Poole? Because I'm sure 140 wasn't the original one. I can tell you that right now.
No,
after that shit, I'm pretty sure he got a little extra.
I think it's kind of on the low side. I thought he was going to get like 185 or something. I mean, he's a dog, but I mean, he coming off the bench, so I guess. But my thing is this: where's all this money coming from, bro? Like Steph got like 2 and some change, Clay got like 1 and some change back in the day. Now you can pay 2 more players. How many more years Draymond got on the contract? Because to me, it just looks like at this point you done solidified, hey, we locking these 4 in, and when Draymond contract up, you might be gone.
That might be the case, but I doubt it though.
Unless he's taking a pay cut.
Golden State is probably one of the most winning fucking basketball teams in our generation, right? So they're guaranteed to go to the fucking playoffs every year. So they're probably one of the one of the teams that probably get the highest revenue in the NBA just off of that shit. Like everybody,
I don't know about that. That's probably.
I said one of. I didn't say the. I said one of.
Yeah, that's probably. It's probably them and 2 other teams.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Probably them and the Lakers. The Lakers, probably Boston. Even New York, as shitty as they are.
Yeah, even just because of Steph, just because of Steph Curry and that trio or whatever, everybody refers to him. They got deals. A lot of people are invested in that fucking team. You know what I mean? And you see that. So they got the money. Yeah, that shit ain't going nowhere.
So look, right now their luxury taxes is like almost $550 million. Their luxury tax is way higher than any other team, double of some other teams. I'm just trying to figure out, like, in the long run, you're gonna have to get rid of somebody. So I think Draymond's gonna be gone. But whether he would have punched this nigga in the face or not, I think he's gonna be gone, either if not this year or the year after, because at the end of the day, he's not worth as much money as you to pay. He's not worth more money than Andrew Wiggins. Absolutely not. And he's not worth more money than Poole. So, and then you already locked Steph in. You got Clay locked in. Honestly, they're gonna have to lock the center Looney in too. So to me, it's really no room because you're gonna have them, and then you're not gonna have nobody on the bench. So yeah, they'll get to the playoffs.
I should have looked at his contract. Let's see what his contract currently is right now.
Yeah. I mean, but yeah, like Draymond wanted a max deal. They can cancel that shit.
Yeah.
You can I mean, they just spent $250 on 2 other players. So no, you're not getting that. I'm definitely gonna be following that shit because I'm curious to, I want nobody to lose their job, but if he does get released, where's he gonna go? You know what I'm saying?
So I got it right here. So Draymond Green signed a 4-year, $99 million contract with Golden State, guaranteeing that entire fucking bag.
All NBA money is guaranteed.
Yeah. So he signed it. Shit, did he sign it this year? Or 2020, I think he signed it.
Yeah, so he only got like 1-2 more years. One more year.
Mm-hmm.
So he got 1 more year, and then they will have to see what type of time Golden State front office is on.
Yeah. No,
so we'll keep monitoring it. For the last topic, man, Kanye, MF, and West, boy.
This motherfucker.
Ooh, dear. Kanye need his own sound. I should have put something on here for him. Again,
nah, don't get that motherfucker nothing.
I'm just gonna say what I said last time. Kanye is who he is. I'm just trying to figure out why y'all are shocked at any of this shit that he has pulled. Kanye, this is like he's definitely on next level shit now. He done turned it up a notch. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be a question that I want to ask you and the audience and any other future podcasters out here. So he been allegedly saying anti-Semitic shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. That's his thing. I don't want no parts of that. So he went on the shop. He went on LeBron James's little barbershop joint, the shop, and apparently he was on there saying wild shit. So they didn't air it or they didn't publish it. They decided, no, we can't put it out.
What was he saying?
I mean, the same shit he said on Drink Champs or whatever he couldn't say on the shop, he said it on Drink Champs. So
which was
literally a couple of days after he goes on Drink Champs, you know what I'm saying? And he talking about, F P Diddy, F Meek Mills, you know what I'm saying? All anybody who's connected to Kim Kardashian, you know what I'm saying, was kind of keeping him out of the loop, what was going on with his kids, whatever. Then he started talking wild shit like George Floyd saying, oh yeah, the fentanyl killed George Floyd, not the police needed him in his neck. Yes, sir. So, he went on this joint and he was saying all types of shit. And it was really at a point where Noriega was kind of losing control of the fucking interview. He said it was only for like 2 minutes. That's fine. I looked at a clip on Hot 97 because he didn't publish the episode either. But it's clips all over the internet. So if you look up Kanye, he was on there talking wild shit. And Nori was trying to I just feel like Nori wasn't even really getting in his ass like that. I'm like, you brought him on here. Did you bring him on here to promote the bullshit he's saying? Or did you bring him on here to tighten him up?
Nah, he brought him on there. He brought him on there because of the clout.
Absolutely right. So listen, the
guy got nothing to do with nothing else.
So the guy Rosenberg on Hot 97, he was like, he's like, do you feel like you was just thirsty for this interview? And he kind of tried to go around it, but they was like, nah, bro, but though, but you know what I'm saying? You already know.
You know the type of person he is.
You know the type of time he on. So you could have just cut it, or you could have been tightening him up. And then allegedly Kanye came in with his own film crew and was like, if you say my film crew can't film, then I'm leaving. So he was like, let me ensure I get my message on. So now Nori is like, he was like, he regrets it and he embarrassed because now he go back and look at the shit like, yeah, like I am looking
10
silly.
times worse.
I am looking silly out here. So
sometimes it take that, you get outside perspective or whatever. Because I'm pretty sure he was just like, oh yeah, this Kanye, No, he been controversial in the fucking media now. Maybe I can get him on to talk about somebody, try to explain why he's doing the shit that he's doing, not knowing that this motherfucker's gonna go on a rant, which he does all the fucking time.
All the time.
So, like, nah, I have no sympathy for that shit. So, fucking, I'm glad Noriega got checked, but fucking Kanye should have got checked.
Absolutely.
But
So
thing
my
about it is, ain't nobody checking him, and motherfuckers are still gonna buy his shit.
And that's the problem. Ain't nobody checking him. You know what I'm saying? So this is my question for any future podcasters or current podcasters out there. This is definitely getting clipped. Like, are you willing to put yourself in this situation in order for financial gain or for the clout or for the viewers or to grow your business? Are you willing to put somebody like Kanye West on there who you already know out of pocket, who you already know, like, you already know I'm not even feeling this. I'm not even feeling this joint, but I done already committed and I'm gonna get a shit ton of views. Because I think the Kanye joint was his biggest. The first or second one was the biggest audience that he's had, the most views on YouTube, couple mil. So it's like, are y'all willing to do that? I'm gonna tell you off bucks. Like, we will never make it to where them niggas is doing no shit like that. I will never, ever, ever in my fucking life bring somebody on my platform, on our podcast, and I'm not comfortable with, I'm not feeling their attitude. I'm just not feeling them. They on some wild shit or they just out of pocket. I would never do that shit. And even if it get me caught off guard, we could be live. I could be like, hey, you know what? We done. I mean, it's got to be stepping time. It's gonna be straight like that. Like, because you kind of made a fool out of yourself, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, you acknowledged it that you made a mistake, but you really made a whole fool out of yourself out here, dog, for some goddamn views.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, I mean, that's all I'm saying. Like, what are y'all willing to do for fame? You know what I'm saying? What are you willing to do to be recognized? What are you willing to do to be named the #1 show? You willing to put somebody on here who gonna say some goofy shit or some shit that you don't believe in, or some shit something that offends you? You gonna put somebody on your platform that offends you? Let me know.
Yeah, I can't. Because at that point, just like Noriega, like now you're starting to fucking to look at him sideways, right? Like everything because at the end of the day, based off of, like his past, like Noriega was a solid dude, right? But then now you doing this wild shit, like you're clearly doing it for views. Is that the type of person that you are now? We are in the era of fucking clout chasing, but are you willing to jeopardize your fucking morals and your values just for fucking clout? And a lot of people are.
Yeah, they are, bro. They are. I mean, hopefully, so I would think, he a grown man. You know what I'm saying? He a businessman. Very, very good part. I think his podcast is good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all this kind of promoting, forcing niggas to drink and shit, you can kind of do without that. But I mean, as far as his guests, his conversations are real good, man. But I just think you just got to know when to fold. I'm just trying to figure out how the fuck the clips got online if you didn't publish it. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody did, or he probably wanted to do it and something. I don't fucking know.
Or is that Kanye's folks like, look, we got this, man. Put that shit out there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Probably
I'm curious.
I mean, he brought his own folks out there.
Yeah. So he like, I'm trying to get my message through by any means. I'll tell you right now, Kanye gonna fuck around, bro, and he gonna lose everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He'd already JP Morgan, you out. You know what I'm saying? Adidas, you out. I mean, what else you gonna lose, bro? Like, I mean, it's freedom of speech and all that other shit, but it's like, how much of your empire are you willing to let crumble for you to get this message out?
Mm-hmm.
Let me know, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have nothing else on that, man. I just thought it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, shout out to the shop and them. They ain't shit leaked on that motherfucker. Nothing.
Yeah, they weren't doing that.
They shut that shit down quick.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, hopefully he'll get his shit together. But then you got people that's out there taking up for his buffoonery. So,
I ain't taking up for him. I just know who he is.
It's just like, nah, but Kanye been like this though.
Yeah. I just know who he is. So I mean, I really can't be surprised. I just be like, well, that's Kanye. That's Kanye.
Yeah. People are enabling him to act the ass because they keep giving him the platforms, to do it, even though he don't need anybody else's platform. But he's going on fucking. He was on Fox fucking News doing a fucking interview. He wasn't on fucking CNN.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
he's gonna go wherever he can talk.
Yeah.
Oh, it's working now. It went live after 5 minutes. Ain't that a bitch? Facebook, tighten up. That's only because we went live at like 30 seconds. I think you got to do it like with it before with some minute. But that's all I got, man. You got your weekly thing together?
I do. It's not the same. I don't think it's gonna be as funny because I'm not there in the room.
Well, let's see. Let's see.
We need to have like a banner or something that goes across the screen.
Say the goddamn joke. We can talk about that after. Do the joke.
What happens when a frog parks illegally? It gets towed.
All right, that was funny. I ain't gonna lie. I probably would have been in tears if you sitting next to me. All right, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad, man. Look, that's all we got. We short tonight, man. We're gonna keep it short. We appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I'll try to have the live stream a little bit more efficient next time. Tune in next week. We don't know if we have any guests, so we're gonna be doing a remotely thing again. Probably gonna be just a remotely because the next guest I want to definitely make sure we all in the same room. Make sure, man, you guys are sharing and subscribing. Make sure you're telling somebody. Make sure we make a clip, man, just a like, or just give us a constructive feedback, good or bad. We'll take all of it. It's the only way we're going to get better. Tune in the next week. Check out the website. You know what I'm saying? It's a link tree in there. It's got everything. Boop, 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 boop. Click all that shit, especially the bottom where it says donate. We need some money. That's all I got, man. You got anything?
Nah, man. Everybody be safe out there. Just so everybody, if you don't know, I am hosting a Maryland HQ on the Carry Conceal class at the end of the month. Go ahead and visit Snipe Training for more details. And that's it, man. Stay safe.
All right. Captain out.